We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
All right, we have one more item to get to be able to turn this whole irrigation system on, but they don't have it here, so guess what? We're going up to Oregon. So it's early, we're taking the Mini to save gas, and Ruben is hooking the trailer up now.
Brake light.
Check. We were able to get the threaded fitting for the water pump, but we still needed a 6-inch end cap to be able to cap off one sprinkler head that was just getting in the way. We're hoping this trip to Kearns will be the last minute road trip to Oregon that we have to take for this project. While we're here, we can pick up a few more things at the Big Orange store. All right, here we have it. This was hopefully the last piece of irrigation equipment that we have to go up to Oregon to get to be able to complete this project. To cap off this sprinkler head, we need to do a little bit more digging, so Ruben is getting the excavator, and we're hoping to knock this out today and move on to other projects. Our neighbor came over to help Ruben again. We are so thankful for the added expertise and experience in a world in which we are still learning about. While the end cap is fully curing, we can get over to that water pump to replace the other fitting. As you might recall from the last episode, so many joints can make for an easier opportunity for a break. So while Ruben has to use these giant wrenches and a good deal of force to secure it all, he still has to work gingerly to avoid any other mishaps.
Volts, 30 psi. By Joe, I think I fixed it.
All right, he fixed it. So now we're gonna go check the pipes and make sure that there's no water leaking in those areas. And if not, then we can cover them up with the dirt and we'll be good to go.
Hooray!
Do you hear anything coming out of the pipe?
Not out of the sprinkler head that I turned on, and I'm walking over to the pipe now. No, I don't hear anything. It's air in the system. Absolutely nothing.
We're dry over here.
We're still dry here too. I think we're in good shape.
I hope so. Make sure that's not leaking out.
Yes, I'll walk over there now. We are dry here.
What's the PSI at the pump? 111 PSI?
Yep.
Or is that volts? Is there a V next to it, or does it say PSI?
111 PSI.
That is way too high. Is the pump still on?
Yeah, it says auto on, and then the red light is flashing. Okay, the good news is we have no visible leaks. However, our PSI is usually a lot less. So to make sure that we don't have a ton of air in the system, Ruben is opening up the active sprinkler heads to release any potential air pressure that there is. All right, the good news is we have our irrigation lines in place, and upon the initial testing, we don't have any leaks with anything. But the new little snafu we have is with water pressure. So I am out here in the pasture and Ruben is over at the pump house. He's trying to sort things out over there and I'm standing by here to let him know if I see any activity with any of the sprinkler heads. So hopefully we get this sorted out today because it turned into summer overnight and it is quite warm and we have to water our lawn. After much testing, it turns out to be a faulty sensor. Without the proper PSI reading, the safety mechanism of the sensor kicked in. We placed an order for this week and should be able to tackle it in the next couple of days. With our big projects on hold until the irrigation system is back up and running, we're focusing on the little things that need attention. For one, we need a towel rack of some sort. So I grabbed a couple of pieces of leftover wood, a few lava rock pebbles, some corks, tools, and got to work. So with everything that I seem to tackle, I have no idea what I'm doing. Here goes!
Mr. Cool.
What's next? Well, with the hot summer days about to slap us in the face, we'd like to have our mini split installed. So we're currently getting our ducks in a row to make this happen. We need to move the now almost empty woodshed. I thought I married a mechanic. Turns out he's an ox too.
Yeah, so this is the pitch. Sa. I'm just gonna and then lock it in and have a taste.
Happy to report that the potatoes are sprouting. The garlic now is at its own scrap wood cedar garden bed and seems to be doing well. Although the days are getting hot, the nights still cool off, and we are still getting a thunderstorm here and there. Yes, our challenges just keep knocking, but we're figuring this out, and we know that this is growing us individually and as a unit. We're blessed to be able to have dinner together each night, and although it doesn't always look like this, we still treasure it all. Our unconventional life, yeah, it suits us just fine. As always, we appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next Monday.